Hello everyone, Nero here, and we are back with Avowed. Fingers crossed that it actually works this time and doesn't stop in the middle of it. Like always! Another one. Ooh, chest! Been a while. I have been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, on the server. So, which way is better to go? Of course. Be gone. Oh. No, you don't. I'm cold. Not cold anymore. Alrighty then.
That's all of them.
Yo. Band and rock is good, but hopefully I can eat it and don't die from it. A pepper and health potion. Let's continue. Yeah, we have to go talk to someone and get those Entregan heart. Hopefully we can talk to her and persuade it to just give it to us and we don't have a need to fight. Like I said, if there's no need to fight, I would rather not. I know there are moments where you have to fight, but it isn't always like that. I see some bears. Can I sneak past them? Come on, let's sneak past them. Just go! Nope, nope, no fighting, no fighting. Oh. Sorry. Ow, 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 ow. Everyone okay? Everyone alive? Everyone kicking? Oh,
Everyone okay?
oh, that guy isn't. Oh, I feel bad every time I have to. Oh no.
Part of me loves seeing nature reclaim these ruins. Another part thinks nature needs to calm itself.
Maybe both. Alright, calm. Stay calm. Please stay away. Let's see. Journal. Methods. I am trying to avoid killing them, but I know for a fact that this won't be too easy.
Quiet as the depths.
Please don't notice me!
Come and get me.
No, 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 guys, run! You're trying not to fight. Maybe if I run to him. Okay, you know what? Okay, how can I sneak past her? Well, all of them, to be honest. Like I said, I try to solve this peacefully. Let's look a bit around, see if there's anything else, and oh! Maybe there's something up here? Let me put this away so we don't look like a complete threat.
Keep quiet.
Time for the Skyrim method. Sneak past them like so. Oh no! Ow!
Yeah.
Another fast travel. Plateau de Pla. Right, let's go up here. Golden sinkhole. Right. I kinda turned this mission into a stealth mission because I don't want to kill anyone and I want to make this as peaceful as possible. Also, maybe if I talk to the queen peacefully, maybe the ones inside the grove won't attack me. Maybe don't. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe we don't go inside the ancient creepy tower. Just a thought?
Speak for yourself. I'm interested. A shrine. She isn't far away anymore. What? Oh, health potion. Daughters. Mother, if you find this, do not weep for me. I know what they did to you. I know what must be done. I regret nothing. Whatever it costs me, I am prepared. If the quiet slave hears me, none of them will ever hurt you again. Oh boy. This is sad. A relic?
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces.
Oh,
You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
probably. Right. Hoopa. Right, let's see. Maybe if we go over here. Hoopa. Oh, I see a dead body. Sense potion, health potion. Okay. Hoppa.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Did that artifact get warmer, or am I imagining it?
Anyone want to talk? No? Okay.
You should keep it.
It's- oh,
Keep an eye on that scrape on the rock. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wound.
The
tree.
armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you. Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself.
I mean, we
Clean through the smoke, we recall
recall. Wait, did you
you
meet
are
her?
not safe with her. A false sheep. Light drowning out the shadows lurking within.
Mm.
But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
They seem to be afraid.
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
So,
Cull or tend, the bear's blood nourishes the
hey
earth.
Gabriel, how are you?
The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
Okay. We are careful, as always. Oh, okay guys, let's not interrupt them. Dying light. Huh. How was it? And wait, you're sick? Ah, I hope you get better soon.
Yeah.
Being sick is awful.
Trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step.
Still, take care. Alright, everyone, remember, we are here to talk to them, not fight them. Oh no.
Arms up! Oh no, you don't!
Listen, I just want to talk to your queen. Sorry.
Take a moment, people.
There's bridge.
Are those roots tearing the bridge apart or holding it together?
Maybe both? One way or another, it looks pretty cool. Queen's shield. Alright. Thanks, Gabriel. You have a good night and a good rest. Get well soon. Quick. Go, 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 go. Okay. They look really cool, not gonna lie. I really don't want to fight them.
You take lead.
Shush. Alright. cute like this, I really don't want to fight them. Almost there. Come on. Less than 40 away. Come on.
You may approach me, godlike.
Oh,
A welcome visitor. It
Queen?
has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove. I mean one from the land, your kind. But why have you come here?
alright, now we have to make sure to say the right stuff.
A curious thing for Kith to want. Even one as special as you. It belonged to one who tended this grove for longer than I have been here. Sickness changed them, as it has recently changed so many creatures in these woods.
Oh,
It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land. But it is over now. All that remains is their heart. Our kind has no need for such remembrances. It would cause us no pain to part with it. Take it, and go in peace.
thank you so
I can't
much.
believe you pulled that off.
What do you mean?
Now, let's get out of here before she notices my wood pistol grip.
What? How could you? Not gonna lie, she looks really pretty. I like her design. She's still like everyone else, but at the same time, more leaves and the twigs around her head looking like a crown. Ah, they look so cool. Oh. A soul pod? Alright, what is that? What's that? What's that? Da, 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 da. King. Poison like I may have an editor written for. Centuries ago, the gun intestines made its way to the living lands. Besides, alright, I already saved, so hopefully they don't attack me anymore if I am close to them.
Looks like nature's shaping these ruins into something. Like a shrine, but for who?
I think it's really pretty, actually. Oh, they don't appear as enemies anymore. Yo, that's so cool. So I can just walk past them. This is amazing. I love it. And oh, they're adorable. Especially if they don't attack me. Oh, Queen's Fury. Oh. Queen's shields, I guess they're for protection, and Fury attack, maybe? Alright, maybe just walking through all this and making it a stealth mission isn't for anyone, but I think it's good. Now I don't have to worry about people attacking me from the sides. I don't have to worry about killing anyone here, I hope. All in all, it's pretty good. And who knows, maybe it has something good for me in the future as well. Huh? What happened to them? Ranger. I guess they didn't stealth and instead fully charged. Who are you? Also, I can now look everywhere if there's some treasure, some nice loot for me. Ah, yes. This is a lot more relaxing, as if... Switch. Whoa. So, that's where I come out if I... Alright, shortcuts, but I was already there, so let's look more at the ground floor. Oh well, it's not really the... Hello, Luvaka. Welcome to the chat. Ooh, good. Can I jump up here? Nope. Okay, maybe I do not take the stairs. Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Wait. Oh yeah, what? Right. I think I saw your name on the list, right? Anyway, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Had a bit of scuff yesterday. Yeah, right. Thanks for saying hello the other day when I first joined the server. It was nice of you. By the way, cute skin. It was adorable. There. Here. Maybe we can get closer without... Whoop! It's kind of interesting. And the Magan's coat. It's interesting how similar yet different their designs are. Oh no. Not dealing with those. So, da, da. Where is the... Yes, fast travel, please. That emote is so cute. Whew. Well, quest A is almost done. Just need to put this in the machine. Hopefully it won't explode in my face.
You ever think, what if I wasn't around? Ado!
And there. Alright. Have fun lurking. It was nice talking to you too. And there you go. There you have your heart.
You're very resourceful.
Wow.
And a more than capable companion for poor Giada. Very few, save for old Quilici, and he's like a father. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes.
Reflexes?
Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
What the?
It's less of a question and more of a stimulus.
What kind of
As long as
stimulus
you're
is
honest,
that?
there's no wrong answer. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum. Chrysalis.
The wheel of an uneven slopes. It shatters under its own weight.
Hello,
Hello,
Diomedes.
you still
Yes,
with
it really turned into a therapy session. I did not expect those kinds of questions.
No, we should stop. This has gone far enough.
You just asked me two
Let's
questions.
go over your results. Your soul has a fascinating internal structure. Perfectly balanced. An artist couldn't have made it better. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Thank you, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh.
Usually all it takes is a mirror. Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
Nice. I have it. There we go. Let's see, back to it.
Not without killing you.
In that case, no.
Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the dream scourge.
Yes.
Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril,
Oh, we
The
saw.
essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
His beard?
And risk joining her in exile? No. Without this workshop, we have nothing. Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere.
So, like, someone's
All I can tell you
drained?
is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
I'll be honest. He lost me when we started talking about souls.
Ado, welcome.
Alright, next, let's consult with Elia.
And I really loved you, you know.
What the?
Deep down.
Forgotten
But
s-
did you ever talk to him?
No.
Oh boy,
No.
they are drunk.
I wrote him.
What's this? Ooh, pretty. Hello.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only two rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice. Cloves, cinnamon, and anise are just a few of the remedies that help foster a peaceful environment. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement. Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle. I would cherish your company. Farewell for now.
If it really scents like that in that shop, I would love it. I love good smelling herbs. Some of them are just so calming. Let's see. Da, da, da. I'm not sure why, but right now I just feel incredibly calm. Maybe because I didn't fight now and just did a lot of sneaking, the stealth mission. Who knows? Maybe that queen gave me a blessing of calm. I wish I could have that every day. I mean, we already did meet Elia, right? Whoop! Let's see what she's saying now that we are back with new information. Oh! They're all standing again. Alright.
Envoy, a pleasure as always.
Hello again.
Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions.
Oh.
I have to ask. Is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance.
Yikes.
Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm.
Did some of them
I'm
die
up to my
again?
ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
Who's Silvo?
Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put a poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come. Silvo is on a strict diet, but I suppose he could have gotten into the crops when my back was turned.
Oh.
You never know with these rascals. Whether you're raising cows or corpses, every farmer lives with death.
I remember the time where our dog died. It was really sad.
Outsiders and travelers down on their luck. You'd be surprised how many people want to sell their bodies to animancy.
Say what you will about mercenary and military life. At least your obligations end at death.
Anyone else see a downside to giving monetary value to corpses?
This is a good forever home for the undead. Better than some crypt, anyway. But sometimes we have bad days. It never gets any easier. First, you mourn the loss of life, and then you mourn the loss of death. That should cover everything. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
Ah,
So,
heart
for
really
killing
hangs
the
on that
Revenant,
guy, huh?
she just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
I know, but I love our cats. I couldn't live without them. So speaking of death, I know I'm far, far away from dying, since I'm in my early 20s. But sometimes I have the thoughts how I want to be buried or pass through to that. Give me a second. Once again. Anyway, what was I? Ah, yeah. I'm far away from that, but sometimes I wonder if I want to burn to ashes or buried in a coffin. Beatrice the Hungry. From one death feed it awake, to die again from a stomachache. I pray that we shall meet again, beloved corpse, companion, friend. Okay, that's actually kind of cute, that little rhyme. Alright, which window was the open one? Let's just look around. Do we have to climb here somewhere. Nope, nope, it's that one. Can't I just climb those? Oh, come on. Can someone just... Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Can I... No, I cannot. That would have been way too easy, of course. Alright. You guys are going to see me struggle for a bit. Maybe if I climb past it and there somewhere? Oh. Oh! Yes, that way. Come on.
Yeah.
Maybe he blocked it up because he knows his time is close? Who knows? Who knows? Coming in. What are you doing? Silver, calm down.
We got them all.
Alright. Time to unlock the door. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Just Paul Silvio laid to rest after he was found eating a rotten apple. No.
Emerald Stair has seen better days. With any luck, the turning of the seasons will favor us.
Alright. Sorry, just need to sit down correctly. Because I don't like burping. For some people it's okay. And it's not horrible if you do a small one and apologize, but if I don't like burping myself.
Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace. I'll be fine. I've lost so many revenants over the years, and I'm always such a wreck afterward. So,
I'm
the
not
dream
sure.
search.
I
I've
don't
been
burp
keeping
that
an
much.
eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the dream scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
No, not really worried about that. Besides, I can't really do it on command. So, yeah.
And end up like Giata. The corpses, they need me. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here.
Dude,
Toward what end, only you
Just-
can say.
just stop, please.
Seems a little far-fetched. Then again, what isn't these days? You're a godlike, so anything is possible. Perhaps your nature will grant you more answers. Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giata are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
right? Oh, right, that way. Sorry. Was something in my throat. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. Let's see. And how are you doing? Doing well? Apple.
The great mystery is, our godlike...
Remy,
What the
look
thing?
what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you
Nah,
think they can hear us?
Let's find out.
it's alright.
Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
What the heck?
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered
What are you losing
godlike.
in?
We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Oh. It's okay, buddy. Sorry, but like I said, I can't really do it on command. Alright, that first.
It's just that we've never met a godlike before. This is a big day for us.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal?
Alright. On me, no. Just some chocolate milk. Sorry, I guess you have to look for another streamer that can do it on command, because I can't. Sorry. What kind of bets are you doing anyway?
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life?
Oh, that...
Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Huh. Aw, I'm sorry. Now I remember why I don't take bets. Huh, this isn't... Huh.
Tired of being remarkable? Interesting.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
That's not what I said.
I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce.
What?
How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Hold, pause. My character can't reproduce?
Oh, didn't anyone tell you?
No!
Oh dear, Yvette. I think we've hit a sore topic. Shame you had to learn it from us. Do you have an answer or not? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Honestly, I did not expect that this conversation leads to me figuring out that my character is infertile.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be
I'm
studied in
afraid.
a lab.
I'm afraid I can't
Its
help
nature
you.
is wild.
I'm sorry.
So it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more
Honestly-
about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Honestly, I don't think it will happen that soon during the stream, and if it happens, I probably, out of reflex, will hold it so it's not audible, so you won't hear it. Blame blame the way I was raised, and the fact that I live with 2 younger brothers.
Trust in animancy to always find the most complicated way around a problem.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. Giada would know the details. An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy.
What?
But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell. Giada was sent into exile.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
Not sure, but let's go before they decide to cut me open. Wait, if they talk anatomy, do they mean like everything of my body? Like also what's on the inside? I don't think it's that much different than from a normal person. The only difference are those marks on my face, actually, I think. Oh, no. I love how they made the night sky look here. Don't know, but don't worry about it. I guess I don't do much to get more followers because I mostly stream for the fun of it. Wait, hold on. Nope, nothing. Sorry. Right over there. Incoming! We're... What was that? Hey, Dieta.
I hope you aren't afraid of lightning. Where there's animancy, there's bound to be lightning.
Kinda like Frankenstein.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest? That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Alibi? What are you doing?
Under the circumstances, the two are not so different. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem.
Hello,
And
Safia.
then there's Yvette and Remy,
Nice to see
the
you.
governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
And to answer your question, Rongbu, I thought for a moment I need to burp, but no, nothing.
Animancy takes a lot of preparation. You might only have one chance to run through an experiment. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
It doesn't seem like it, sorry. What is that bet even for, like, are you winning something out of it?
Think of it as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many functions, some more obvious than others.
Oh.
The problem is it's in the basement.
Okay, now I
haven't
did
gone
burp,
down there since
but
the
it was
accident.
quiet.
Since they died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself,
I mean,
but I'm not ready
I
to
just
face what's down
did
there.
do a small quiet burp, so I don't think the burp was pretty quiet just now. I don't think it's audible. Wait. No, I don't think it was audible. Sorry.
Don't be. I couldn't ignore this forever. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Don't worry about it. And sorry. Sorry for finding my burp and it's not audible at all. Sorry. Or maybe it is audible, it's just very, very quiet.
That's where her parents
So
died.
yeah, I did burp,
I'm
but
glad we can spare her from having to go back.
so
Okay,
silent.
walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Aw. It looks pretty, but also like someone hasn't been here in a long time. You stay positive with that one, huh?
Something's not right here. Stay ready.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
The many faces of Bereth. How fitting that we know the god of cycle, doorways, mortality, and Intelbi as Bereth, while the Valens know this very same god as Kirono. For if nothing else, Bereth teaches us that dread exists in all things. There is life and death in life. Again and again it was so quiet. Sorry. Also pardon for that. That's actually pretty true. runes, Erklanfeth's birth is depicted in the form of two semi-skeletal figures, one male, one female. When I and Anku I ban literal life and death and life. Alright, that's I can say without. My mic is right next to my mouth, actually. So, yeah, so much for that. In the runes, Erklanfeth's birth is depicted in the form of two skeletal figures, one male, one female. Wenn and female inside and outside life and death, we often think of birth by imagining two sides of a coin, or the two endpoints of a journey. It's said that birth has the most of every god and is likely true who amongst us has not prayed for cycle to hiccup. Who has not a moment of sadness yet at birth to make an exception for all our fallen loved ones? Birth may not rescue our loved ones, but it answers our prayers in its own divine way. Birth is the god that makes life end and death, and it's also the god that makes death end alive. Birth, gerne when I am Anker, I then, whichever of the many names you prefer to use, deserves our praise, for it has given us the promise of life's eternal renewal. Oh! I see some rats. I can't shoot the rats. Thank the Lord! Cordella Castwell's will. Arthur insists that I write something down in case the worst should come to pass. But what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I own nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. The ink is blotched, as if someone taped the quill on the parchment several times before continuing. To Gyata I leave my unshakable resolve, the determination to see plans through to the bitter end, and the presence of mind to remember what is important. Let her have all of my best qualities should the experiment fail. I won't need them anymore, not where I'm going. Can we take this to her? A gift bearer. Cordella is right. Of course, we could have the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use. So why do I have such doubts? Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back at us? Third letter. My friends, you spend too much time with the privacy of your lab. I know that words were exchanged and more than one ego was bruised after the incident at the workshop, but the damage is superficial. Our community is ready to welcome you back with open arms. For a moment I am seeing Hyata's education, but I urge you to give her the attention she deserves. She is a promising young woman in a difficult and influential time of her life, and she needs the counsel of her family now more than ever. Berg Vilici. A grenade? Why would they need a grenade and whoa? Worried scribble. Device should not work. And yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I have learned nothing and can assume nothing about the limitations of this invention, which frightens me a lot as much as Cordelia's insistence that we keep going. All I know is that the device has tapped into something. I believed it was the essence of the living lands. What if I am wrong? What if its several paragraphs have been reassured? Have we transgressed so far into the unknown that we are blind to the grave we dug ourselves? I must make preparations for Giada's future. That doesn't sound good. Arthur, do you have everything you need? After Cordelia's outburst at the workshop, they say she retreated into a private life, which is perfectly fine, but I worry about you and little Giada. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just to talk. I understand your research has made some ambitious strides. Good for you both. When you are ready to surface again, we have a game of hazard to finish. I keep the pieces warm. Maxime Vidaro, Governor of Fear, Miss Iverno. Nope, not at all. And it appears that I'm apparently a quiet burper. Didn't expect that. Cordelia's Castle's journal. Arthur has been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible. Clearly our daughter is cut from my side of the family. I can't wait to teach her everything we've learned. With any luck, Giada will be as white and dead first player. I mean, she believes in the things she does, so that's something.
I'm pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
No.
What a horrific fate.
Oh boy.
Reborn. A life of peace.
I'm not sure if this is peace. Phantasmal focus. Please don't move.
We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
They even have the cups just in her hand. They were only looking and then... Apparently that was out of nowhere.
Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents. Whatever's left of them.
Alright,
So
you two
they're
out.
dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
I feel bad for Giada. I don't even think she... Can she even really bury her parents like that? I mean, they're trees or plants or something now. How do you explain who someone you want to bury a plant or a tree? I mean, it's fine, I guess. Hey.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar, and I know the perfect one.
Don't I have an Adra in my pocket?
The old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Let me do something real quick on Twitch. Have to. Da, da, da. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Da, da, da. Alright, and just did a little raid and um anyway, let's finish this. Alright.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone.
Especially
and
you.
I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety. That was not my finest hour. I was so angry. Mistakes were made. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, I don't want there to be any mistakes.
Alright. Marius, please wait on the camera.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Yay! Hello, Giatta. And we have another hot and beautiful companion. Honestly, both her and Kai are really attractive characters. And yes, I know Kai has blue scales, but he is still attractive. Actor, I gathered some ingredients for you. Legitimate horses, of course. Please bake something delicious with them. Something to inspire us. Something to do of old times. Thank you for this famous blueberry tart. I want a blueberry muffin. The gifted magpie went out of business on my watch. Giatta. Oh?
All ingredients are full.
Hello.
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Alright, what do you have for us? Let's see. No. Not selling that one.
What I'm doing is best for the Pargrunen, even if they don't see it.
You okay?
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time.
It's okay.
You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead. You recognize the scripture? How wonderful! Perhaps someday we can recite it together. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger.
You give the dead too much credit. They don't want or need anything, except rest.
The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
Are you volunteering us to hang out in a graveyard?
Yes.
Oh, if you would, that would simply be wonderful. I wouldn't know how to thank you. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Got it.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
I mean, there are some other traditions and rituals in different cultures where you have a shrine of someone and sometimes leave some food and drinks there for their ghosts, for their spirits.
That could very well be true, but however it works, neglecting the ritual clearly has had dire effects for Fjord. You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast. Loggers from the old days, they sacrificed themselves to make the land habitable and lost their lives to creatures of the untamed forest. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here. They buried the bodies of settlers there, intrepid sorts that tried to tame the farther reaches of Emerald Stair's wilds. The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds. That is the least of my worries, but yes, bringing closure to the recent dead will finally allow me a good night's sleep. I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
Understood. Let's do the side quest first. There. This is the last quest before I finish the stream.
Affordable, reliable, and verified. Honest Emmy.
Alright, this one is there, this one's there, this one's over there. Maybe I have some fast travels. I mean, I can fast over there, but first... Yes. So, our companions want to talk to us.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Mesiverno.
Oh.
For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own. Believe me, that's plenty. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway. What do you want to know? Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
Hit it.
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
Yeah, the one side quest we did.
Oh, not at all. Kai is a sweetheart. And if that's who he chooses to show us, then that's who he is. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process.